for him to be talking about crossing the lake at that time of year, having already removed his ice fishing equipment, and knowing the conditions of the water just didn't make sense.
There's an organization out there that's going to stay by that soldier's side and help that soldier and help that soldier's family through the tough times, and that's Semper Fi and America's Fund.
Semper Fi and the America's Fund played a key role in the recovery process for veteran Jonathan Turnbull after he was blinded and critically injured in a suicide bomber's blast.
So waking up, I couldn't see. I was in a strange place, filled with strange people, and I wasn't able to breathe on my own. I wasn't able to do things on my own. I was very stressed out, didn't know what was going on. A representative from Semper Fi and America's Funds came and sat down. Her name was Karen. I refer to her as Karen. I remember sitting by my side and asking me, "John, what happened? What can we do to help you?" And once I had my breathing machine removed, I was able to respond.
He says this one person from Semper Fi changed his life.
I told her I was freezing, laying in this bed. I had one thin blanket on there. I was like, "I'm really cold. Could you help me with this?" She got up. I kid you not, right then and there, went to one of the nurses, asked where the blankets were, and came back with an armful of blankets, tossed them on my bed, helped me warm up.
The care from Semper Fi and America's Fund continues to this day for the Turnbull family.
They're a part of our family. They would call like a good aunt or uncle and just be like, "Hey, how's everything going?" And when we'd talk, she would always finish it with, "What can I do?"
You can donate to Semper Fi and the America's Fund. Every donation will be matched. In Gaylord, Emma Hug, 9 and 10 News.
Mansalona is seeing a ton of snow. People are working on getting themselves out of their own homes using just a shovel.
Yeah, the pod guys, I'm sure they're all tied up somewhere, but I didn't expect this to be cleaned out when I got here.
Even with plow trucks out, the roads are still dangerous for drivers. One driver had his car break down Christmas Day and is still here fixing it.
It's been crazy. This Christmas has been very eventful, especially with the snow. I got a lot of dirt and ice and up in my bearings of my tire, and it broke down.
It must have been a Christmas miracle because his car broke down right next to an auto parts store. Did you sleep in your car? Or?
Yeah, I had to sleep in my car, just kicked the heat on and turned on some tunes and just kind of chilled out until the sun rose.
In neighborhoods, it is taking at least an hour for people to shovel a path out of their own home. Have you guys snowmobiling, sledding, anything like that?
No.
No.
The only weather activity we do is shoveling.
And shoveling the snow is not easy work.
Is it keeping you warm with all that work?
Yeah, you see dripping sweat.
As you can see, it continues to snow here, just adding to what's already on the ground. In Mansalona, Emma Hug, 9 and 10 News.
A lot of the accidents happen is in corners when someone comes into a corner and one guy's turning and the other guy will come in and hit him.
Steven Slavinsky has been snowmobiling for years and has seen many accidents.
It's called a T-bone, and they'll take out their leg. Another one is you get landed on when you're going over a jump. Say it's a triple and you hit the jump, one guy doubles it and the other guy triples it and he'll land right on top of him.
He knows wearing the proper gear will keep him safer and allow him to keep doing what he loves.
You want to have your chest protector, helmet, goggles, gloves, and boots. Those are your key elements you want to have for riding. Because boots, they'll protect your ankles from rolling. Helmets, it'll protect your head if you get in a crash. Goggles, so you can see when you're going. The gloves, just keep you warm, and snow pants and jacket.
Snowmobiling is something his entire family enjoys. His daughter has been riding for 2 years now. She was in an accident just last year when her snowmobile rolled over onto her chest.
Well, I was riding and I fell off a hill and the snowmobile ran off of me. I cried a little bit.
Even at the age of 7, she understands the importance of wearing proper protection.
This is for your chest so you don't break yourself at all or like hurt your bones. And our helmet is where you don't hurt your head or anything like that.
She loves snowmobiling and even after an accident continues to ride.
My friend, she really likes racing and I do too, my sister does.
In Mansalona, Emma Hug, 9 and 10 News.
We have have a box of goodies for you.
Some seniors in Roscommon County got quite the surprise Wednesday morning when they were met with a police officer at their door. But these officers didn't come with a ticket or search warrant. Instead, they came bearing gifts. It's something that's become a tradition for law enforcement in the county.
We started thinking that senior citizens are a huge portion of our population, I think, and often those are the people that are forgotten. They don't have anybody at Christmas time.
Law enforcement dropped off gifts to more than 24 seniors in the county. They collect names from the Commission on Aging and the Department of Health and Human Services of people who may need their spirits lifted around the holidays.
It's actually pretty awesome to watch it come together. You get together with all the other officers that are back there, and there's just boxes and bags and stuff everywhere, and people are carrying stuff every direction.
The sheriff's office starts preparing in November, collecting donations from officers and people in the community.
And honestly, this is my favorite community event that we do all year long. There's always a hug, a handshake, a thank you. We've had tears of joy. It's definitely a great feeling.
All leading up to moments like this.
I lost my husband last March, and so I'm not really, I don't know what to say.
The gift means a lot then.
Yes, it does.
And yes, this was a big surprise for sure, and we do greatly thank you guys.
Spreading the spirit of the season, one home and one gift at a time.
A lot of times you get seniors that are crying and they're just overwhelmed that somebody would think of them over the holidays. It's a really, really fun program to be involved in, and it's nice to be able to reach out to some of those people that often get forgotten.
In Roscommon County, Zachariah Wheaton, 9 and 10 News.